first win of the season. Can you talk about just kind of the mindset after the first minute when Amy Doak went down?
Yeah, it was definitely tough. I mean, within the first 30 seconds of the game to see that happen to her, it definitely shook a lot of us up. But, you know, we got in the huddle and we said, we got to do this for Amy. We got to play hard for Amy. So it definitely, you know, took us by surprise. Obviously, a fluke thing like that happening, you don't want to see that happen to anybody. So we're definitely shaken up, but we try to use, you know, our nerves and our emotions to kind of fuel our game the rest of the way and use that momentum and just, you know, play hard for her.
You hit that big baseline floater to put you guys up in OT. You know, what did that mean to you?
Yeah, had to do something at some point. So that felt good for sure. I think I just tried to keep a steady mindset the whole game. Obviously, I was a little bit turnover prone and wasn't really having a lot go my way. So just finding a way to continue to attack. I know that we were going to the line at the end there, so I just wanted to make sure not to settle for any threes and get to the basket and try to draw a foul there.
Quite a few of the underclassmen got some playing time tonight, especially Ari Wiggins and Layla Delia. What's it been like playing with them so far this season?
Yeah, no, they're great. They're awesome. They're sparks, and that's, you know, that's what we need for people to come off the bench and just be a spark. They brought a lot of energy. Obviously, defensively, they're really, really good. They can pick up people full court. I mean, it's been a real joy to play with them, and just their attitudes and their effort are super, super great.
To go 3 of 20 from 3, what needs to be done in order to find consistency?
Yeah, I think we're going to see, you know, people collapsing in on Naz a lot. So I think just working on passing out of those doubles and just having confidence in our shot. I think they sped us up a little bit, and, you know, we weren't always ready to shoot those ones. So just keeping our confidence. I mean, we're a really good three-point shooting team. Obviously, we had a really tough night, but, you know, keeping that confidence, because I think people are going to play us like that a lot this year.
The team's half-court defense wasn't great tonight. What do you think you guys can do to improve on that going forward?
Yeah, I think just communicating and helping each other was a really big emphasis tonight. I mean, IUPUI is a really, really good team. I think they're going to be great in their conference, if not in the country. But just playing together a little bit better on the defensive end, talking, communicating. We wanted to take 50 out of her game, so, you know, we were trying to send doubles at her, but then we weren't rotating out quick enough. So just getting a little bit more chemistry on the defensive end, so when people go, we can rotate out, get out to shooters, and just containing their dribble a little bit better than we did tonight. But just, you know, back to practice and keep working on that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
While your half-court defense wasn't the best, your full-court press was pretty good tonight. What's different about this team that you're able to do that this year?
Yeah, I mean, like you guys mentioned, Layla and Ari coming in, just bringing that spark of energy. I mean, they can pick up someone full court, and I think something about us this year too is like we're really long. We have really good length, so when we do something like that 1-2-2 press, you know, we can close down traps really well and like play in between to make it really difficult. And I mean, I think Naz at the top of that really, you know, flusters the point guard because you don't usually see the post picking someone up at the top there.
Can you talk a little bit about kind of the fourth quarter? It seemed like a lot of this game was a game of runs, but at the same time, there were times where it went back and forth. But I remember there was IUPUI won I believe a 5 or 7-0 run to get the game into overtime. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was a game of runs and it was whatever, and we had a lead and we should have, you know, stepped on it and pulled away, and we didn't. We kept kind of letting them come back in. But I think, you know, something like that starts in practice, and we really emphasize, you know, stop, score, stop. And that's something we do. Like, you can't get off until you get a stop, you get a bucket, and then you get another stop. So I think just stringing a bunch of stops together, you know, we can play really good defense for 20 seconds sometimes, and the last 10 seconds we just kind of fall apart. So just being consistent the entire 30 seconds and just, yeah, stringing a bunch of stops together and stopping runs. I think that was huge. I think we got stagnant a little bit on offense, which kind of played into what they wanted to do. You know, obviously if we're not doing well on offense or defense, we're not doing well in general. So I think just, you know, focusing on that stop, score, stop, just stringing those things together and just being a little more comfortable on offense. I think we got stagnant and they were doubling Naz and we were having some turnovers. So just being a little bit more confident. I think we definitely had some first game jitters, and, you know, it was good to be back in Chrysler, but like I said, IUPUI was a really great team, but we definitely should have extended our lead when we got it.